How did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing them?
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
Sick of Toggle! Get him, boy! That's enough! How tall are you? You know what to do, boy. Keep your distance, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him. You know what to do, boy. Over here. Sick of Toggle. Get him. Over here. Give them all you've got, boy. Get him, boy. Get him. You know what to do, boy. Don't let them get away. Get him. Sick of Toggle. There, boy. You're finished. Get him, boy! Sick of Toggle! Over here. Sick of Toggle! this quick. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy! Sick of trouble. Toggle. Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Too slow. Not this time. Give them all you've got, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Don't let them get away. Garuda Hill. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him. There. Northreach. Sick of Toggle. There, boy. Over here. Keep your distance, boy. There, boy. It's over. Sick of Toggle. Sick of Torgal. Get him. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. Over here. You know what to do, boy. Get him. It's over. There, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. Get him, boy. There, boy. Get him. Over here. This will be easy. Over here. Over here. All you've got, boy. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Not this time. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Give me fire. Too slow. There, boy. Don't let them get away. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. mistakes.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Let's make this quick.
moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested, unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Are you gonna buy some?
Do you see anything you like? I do like a customer who knows what he wants. An excellent choice. Come back again.
You want something, you come back with your master. I won't sell to some stray branded.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something.
The markets are a veritable meadow, teeming with vermin.
Ugh, you need not remind me. Their incessant chittering is ringing in my ears.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your
Chat, I don't know, man.
Oh, take
This lady is, she's pretty hot. It's a cartoon. She's a hot video gamer.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then.
Sergeant's got it in for us.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom, a freedom I could sorely use.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today, that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
So chat, looks like we gotta go feed some people. I dig it. But before we do that, I'm going to take a quick break, and I will be right back. Alright, chat, we're back. How's everybody in chat doing today, by the way? Hope everybody's having a good day. We know we got some food we gotta deliver, so let's go deliver this food.
You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the sword? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly?
That's right, we don't do shit for free. You gotta pay me.
I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise. It's not been half a moon since Bellum's tour.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
That's the day done then. Drinks.
No one's allowed through the
Fruit's
gate.
not getting any fresher.
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while, at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Whatever do they get that colour?
Sorry about that, chat. I had to step away for a quick moment, unexpectedly. Anyway, let's get back to this. Alright. I didn't even hear what this guy said, but let's see, will he repeat it?
I'd be dead in a ditch if it weren't for Etienne's blessings.
Alright. Another delivery here. Or here.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
These people really don't like brandeds. Interesting.
This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false,
I can always take it back.
you will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Alright. Next thing we're gonna do is... yeah, we still gotta go talk to one more person over here. Chat, one thing I don't like about this game is the loot system. It just...
It all smells so delightful.
you see all those things out in the distance, they're just scattered throughout the map. There's no rhyme or reason to them. It's just, I don't know, it's confusing because then you find chests, you find those sparkly things, but then you have no clue if it's anything valuable. It just respawns.
Where's your master anyway?
Etienne
sent me.
Etienne.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right. If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price.
Of course.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits.
Cigars and spirits. Sounds like my kind of night.
Taste. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to
Any
find
other
out.
quest things out here?
With reds, whites,
No.
ales, meads, ciders, perries,
Anything hidden back
murrays.
here? Doesn't seem so. Sometimes they put chests in stupid spots, so you never know. It's good to check. Alright, I think we're good to go.
With the right to confiscate any
Confiscating
objects
nothing.
forbidden by
I can turn into an infrared dude. Alright, let's see if this guy here is ready to receive his food. still looks like he's polishing this guy's suit over here. Yep, not ready yet.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me!
Oh, I guess we can.
Jack, you'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Yeah, it looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you.
How's Chad doing tonight, guys? Anybody just getting off work, going to work? My day's over in about 24 minutes.
Wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
Quiet day at work for me today, though, so we started playing a little bit early.
That's all my hunger.
Nothing wrong with that.
Thank you.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Head to the Vale. Alright, so that took care of... Wait, friend of the people, report to the Vale. Okay. So that's going to be over here. The Vale, the Vale, the Vale. I guess this is the way out.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
Chat, I'm excited to get on, to move on to Remnant too. Can't wait to play that game.
From her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses.
And Lords of the Fallen is going to be
and I may
pretty
have
sick
lost an
too,
uncle,
coming October.
but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't
We'll be doing that one on day one.
much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
The dame's got a soft spot.
Better be going.
I bet he does. She does. Magic Ash. All creation is possible because of ether. It is what gives the formless form and the lifeless life. When an object is consigned to the flames, whether due to age, accident, or ill intent, the ether contained within released and returned to the land. There are, however, rare instances in which an internal charge remains trapped inside the resulting detritus, and skilled weaponsmith can harness this energy for use in their work. Okay. Alright, so that takes care of that quest. Moving on to quest 3. Before we go back to the main quest, let's go back this way.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Box of cigars, essence of rose, and brandy wine.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the day.
Guess you gotta make money somehow, right?
A reward
Gotta
for a job
survive
well
somehow.
done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Get anything good? Just more of the same. Alright, well that works, I guess. That's the other thing I gotta do at some point, chat, is go back to the weaponsmith and see if there's any upgrades. I have not done that in a while.
The markets are up.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. As if either of us needs to brush up on... Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
But I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this
Prick.
prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are. Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
So what does this mean, Chad? We're gonna... What, fighting with him? Are we dueling? Perhaps? Let's see.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
Oh yeah, we're fighting him. He wants to be a show-off.
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you.
He's gonna get rocked. Here we are.
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. All right. So you know one end of a blade from the other.
Well, that ended quick.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How the bearer win the dame's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
You got potential. I'll give you that. I'll be damned.
That's how you do it, chat. That's how you do it. Right, this nondescript lump of rough-hewn stone is but a nuance upon which to stub one's toe. To the blacksmith, however, it is much, much more, for the metal contained within may be fashioned into inexpensive yet durable gear favored by warriors across the realm. In either case, we embarrass both of you.
Gregor's gash. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Alright, so that seems to be all the side quests in this area for now.
Emperor's finest, thrashed by a branded. Sergeant maybe.
I guess let's go back and talk to... Well, investigate Tatian's whereabouts.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
I'm confused, Chad. I thought they were the escorts, and I was here to assist one of them.
Meet with someone. She did mention a name.
I guess this brothel runs a little bit
I know
different.
exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
The man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
It's not been half a moon since Bellen's tour.
Heard the bones fell favourably to the vat.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you.
The dame thanks you.
Moore is the last village
Deliver
on
your
the road to
findings to
Oriflamme.
Isabel. Let's go see
I
Isabel.
should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
There's Lady Isabel.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moore. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moore to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moore are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moore who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
484 yards away. Wonder if we can get there. Can we fast travel? No. It looks like we're taking the long way, chat. Let's go for it. Too bad you can't get a mount in this game. Chocobo would have been nice, at least. Riding a chocobo or something. It's possible we get one at some point, but doesn't really look like it.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
I like how the music just changed. It sounds pretty airy. See, this is what I'm saying, chat. See, loot all the way down there. They just throw it wherever they want. Loot inside the stable. And most of it seems useless. I mean, I feel like all I've been getting is hides and just materials, but unfortunately I know that you're gonna need it for upgrading and stuff like that, so I guess we're stuck getting it. Stuck hunting it all down. I don't really feel like fighting at the moment. I'm here for the schloots, and then I'm going to the quest objective.
That's enough dallying.
2 side quests. I'm thinking of just knocking them out right now while we're here.
There's still work to be.
But not until I get this loot. 2 bloody hides. It's all really what it is. It's always just hides. I guess that's what it's gonna be.
You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
This guy's rather demanding.
All right. Where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
Give me 1 second, chat. Just gotta look up something real quick. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so we're gonna go rescue this guy's son.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Looks expecting some energy there. Pretty cool,
You know what to do, boy.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this.
before it happens again.
Sorry, chat, I'm just taking care of something real quick. I had to send out a quick email. Alright, that takes care of that. So chat, I'm going to probably be gaming for about another 30 minutes or so. 35 minutes. And I'll be getting off a little bit. But then I'll be jumping back up on stream again, probably around 7:30 tonight. Just got to take care of dinner and stuff like that. So, figured I'd just give you guys a heads up that I'll be streaming for about another 30 minutes or so before I get off for a little while. And in the meantime, let's go find out what this kid's father has to say, because, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like they're picking on the bearers. My dude just needs to, like, unleash Infret and let them all know you can't mess with this dude. Clive is the shit.
You, Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders
That's the good answer to give.
from no one.
Lies!
But was that the correct answer though, chat, or should I have said that I was working for the Dame, that the Dame was my master?
Shut your mouth and listen.
I don't know, I guess we'll find out if there's any
bearers you
repercussions
killed,
to the story.
They were people. They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you threaten us? How dare you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Well, clearly that guy did not like me. Not too sure I like him either.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
Bury the fallen bearers.
Poor victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself.
How's everybody in chat doing?
Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
What's up, Nikki? How's your day going?
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Though I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here,
I just got off work.
more
That's good.
bearers will die.
Yeah, so did I.
How can they think so little of
I
sending
technically
us
worked
to
till 5
slaughter?
o'clock, but I started gaming a little bit earlier just because of how boring it was. So.
Because you are not them. Bearers are tools.
Well, I
when
hope you had a
they're
good day.
needed,
Hope your day at work was alright.
toys when they're not.
Time to unwind and watch some
breaks
video
well.
games, I take it.
You can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Oh, the nobleman get his, oh yeah. Oh boy.
Is this your doing?
I'm not gonna say they didn't deserve it, but
Wolves
it was a little bit rough.
It's
Sounds
in
like they
their
got eaten
nature.
alive.
Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again.
This guy seems chill, chat.
Till then.
Magic ash. Some more of that good stuff. Alright. I'm curious, chat. I'm gonna go see if it shows them. I bet you it does. Just because of how this game's been so far, I feel like it'd be perfect to have that there. Wow, I'm surprised they didn't leave the bodies behind. Okay.
You heard me. Shift your asses.
Alright. Another side quest over there. Let's go get that one. I can't jump walls. Chat, you know another thing that sucks about this game is that you can't toggle like a fast run whenever you already want. Whenever you want. You have to like wait for it to do it itself. It's kind of annoying. Certainly something I'm not used to.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look
Sure,
for her?
why not?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
So we just gotta talk to people until we find this dog. Okay.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Idle branded under my foot. There's a little pups.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're no Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption.
Napping. It looks like that's a corpse. Skin's all pale. Yeah, it's a dead body. Oh, she's petrified.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe?
Yikes. She's certainly petrified.
Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead.
She's a rock, chat.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever.
Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
It's funny hearing a story like this from a Final Fantasy
Bears
game.
don't have parents.
Usually they're like all happy and like PG rated type games. This one's a little bit different. That's one thing I do like about this game is that it's a little bit more,
They'll never see again.
I guess, hardcore if you'd say, as far as like attitude wise goes, which is not too bad. I like it.
Remember that. And remember her.
I will say some of the things they do say in this game are pretty fucked up. Alright, Lisette, your plaything is obviously petrified and this quest is done, so let's go ahead and move on with the main story objective. Alright, there's no other quests around that I didn't see. Nah, there is not.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
It's my turn. Let me try. Come on, give it back.
It's the merchant. I think this is the guy that we were sent to see. No, it wasn't.
What do you want?
None of these merchants offer anything more powerful than what I currently have. It's unbelievable. Normally, as you progress, you get better stuff, but in this case, we ain't getting shit. Into the Meyer orchestrating role. 40,000 gil. We're not getting that.
Thanks
I
for
feel the same way,
nothing.
dude. Stables. Here's this guy. You know what, chat? Before we talk to this guy, though, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick and get a drink. Right back. I'm back. Alright, let's talk to Bertrand. Something like that. Let's talk to this dude.
Are you Bertrand? The dame said
Bertrand. There we go.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans
Sorry
has
about
gone
that,
missing.
chat.
And I need to find her.
Almost forgot to switch the scene back.
And I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with
The dame's brooch. Where's this brooch located? Is it on my face? Doesn't seem so. Anyway. Let's see. Speak with a traveler trader. Speak with the traveling trader.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value, and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did.
Yonder ruins.
Strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything.
Chad, has anyone else played this game yet? Has anyone else beat it?
Tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Make for the nearby ruins. Let's do it.
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces, but her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach. Remember
Of course
that,
it would. Why wouldn't
my
it?
wayward lamb.
Ooh, is that a chest over there hiding? Oh yeah, that's a good eye right there. I saw that from a while ago. Of course, it's anything that good, but you know, whatever.
It smells of death here, Torgul. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
So I do like the battle in this game. It reminds me a lot of Devil May Cry.
Get him, boy.
Certainly a little bit different than what we're used to with Final Fantasy type games.
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle. Keep your distance, boy.
I don't really like that special. To unlock some more so that I can get some different abilities.
Get him. You're finished.
Some more random loot just tucked away in a corner somewhere.
Bodies.
Trying to copy Elden Ring or something here.
A man and a woman.
We do need materials, so I guess we do have to collect it.
Not much chance I'd make it through the penitent's gate without someone recognizing me as a deserter. Sid had better have a plan.
I don't really use many potions in this game. I haven't had to use many of them, so I just feel like I'm always maxed out on potions.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood
I
is
bet you
not
that's the dude we were looking for. Yeah, there's the comb.
So
1 second, chat. Let me go get my dog before she's barking at delivery people.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You.
Never mind. False flag.
Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Wait, so we don't even get to go into the ruins and potentially fight a boss? There's a lot of errand running in this game, I can say. That's the feeling that I get.
Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
But no, in all honesty, this is a good game. It's just side quests are pretty heavy.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, my lady.
Of course you could, had it not been for... You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
Oh, we did.
You found her then?
It's time to stop planning the funeral.
My dear Tatienne, it is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne.
Weathered
I
comb.
believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Meteorite material. Alright, so what do we got next?
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Alright. Chat, I think this is going to be a good spot to save it. And like I said earlier, for those that weren't in chat earlier, I'm going to be jumping off of stream for a little bit. But I'll be back on around 7:30ish tonight. And we'll continue this game. And see if we can get through it as far as we can. Trying to blast through this game so that we can move on to Remnant 2. And to just have time to, before Fallen of the Lords comes out. I want to be ready for that, so yeah, let's go ahead and save this bad boy.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't.
Save, yes. Alright, chat, I will see you back here again at 7:30. Thanks for hanging out in the stream, watching me play. I am a new broadcaster, and this is something that I think I'm going to might be doing, so thanks again, and I will catch you guys later.